every time I sit down and think, well, the light needs on. Hang on. Put it there. Better. If you're new here, my name's Victoria. I'm a homeschool mum of 5 in the UK. The odd homeschool vlogs on here, but from now on most of them are on Patreon, which I'll link below. But on here I'm hoping to do homeschool talk, the odd homeschool vlog, hauls, meals a week, things like that. So here we are, homeschooling or home education, whichever you prefer. Will my child miss out? Yes. Hear me out. On every now and again on the homeschool groups on Facebook, somebody who's considering homeschooling or home education will be all worried and say like, will my child miss out? And the answer to that is yes. But hear me out. So there are some ways where you think they're going to miss out and they're not. Socialisation for one, because everybody goes on and on and on about it. My kids went to a homeschool meet-up on the park today. They was there all day. They've come home and their friends just come round. So if it's noisy, that's why. So it's a whole day of socialisation. Pardon me. So they won't miss out on socialisation because you can meet friends other way. You can meet people other ways. You could do a whole series on the socialisation question. You know, there's kids who live on the street, kids who live locally, kids that meet at clubs, kids that meet through friends, kids that meet because they're the homeschoolers, kids they talk to on the internet. There's loads of ways they're going to meet other kids. So they're not going to miss out on that. Don't you worry about. And there are other things that you think they're going to miss out on, but they don't. They just present themselves in different ways. Because I thought, oh, you know, they're going to miss out on doing school assemblies and they're going to miss out on nativity plays. At Sunday school, they always do a nativity play. And I have heard cases of home ed groups doing nativity plays. So they're still doing that. It's just manifested itself differently. Same as sports. My kids aren't really into sports, but there's a local football group for kids. There's a local football group for cricket. So they might miss out on doing it at school, but they can still do it. It can still manifest itself in a different way. They can still do it. So what are they going to miss out on? They're going to miss out on having to go to school every single day, 5 days a week. They're going to miss out on bullying, having their heads flushed down the toilet. They're going to miss out on standardised tests, that's the pressure to perform in tests. They're going to miss out on having to wear scratchy, itchy, uncomfortable, unflattering uniform that stressed their mother out because one, their mother's got to keep it pristine, and two, it's cost their mother an arm and a leg to buy it. They're going to miss out on being on a one-size-fits-all education. They're going to miss out on the pressures that have resulted in some children killing themselves. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. So there's lots and lots of negative things they're going to miss out on. Yes, they are going to miss out on a couple of positive things, but most of them things can be manifested or recreated in different ways. And the few things that can't be recreated that they will miss out on, like, I know this is a silly thing, but I always think, you know, my kids will never know what it's like to walk to school in the rain, sit in the classroom with their coat on the this is primary school, sit on the classroom with their coat on the radiator, sat around the table drawing with the school windows steaming up, and you could smell the smell of school canteen food cooking. Just core memories like that, I think they're going to miss out on. But it's what they've missed out on is replaced with other things, and a lot of those things are so much better and so much nicer and just as beneficial, if not more. And the negative things, the long list of negative things they will miss out on, that is a good thing they're missing out on that. So yes, they will miss out, but it's not a bad thing. If anything, you're taking them out of that situation so that they won't have to encounter them things, so they won't have to deal with them things. You're taking them out of that situation because you want them to miss out on them things. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. And that's all I wanted to say to you, my loves. Oh, when people ask you that question, just think about that. So see you next time, my lovelies.